We've got a problem. So we have this speaker right here that we use. We have a projector up there, and we just project our movies and games up onto this wall right here. But we needed a good speaker to go with the projector, and we've been using this thing right here. This is like one of those Bluetooth speakers. It's kind of like a jam box that you can take with you. And we just kind of plugged in the USB-C cord right into the side here. And I don't know if the port's getting a little wiggly or whatnot on that, but we have it plugged in and we're still getting messages of this thing saying, power low, please connect, or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly what it says. And we got kind of frustrated with it because it just never seemed to be keeping that charge going. So we decided to do something about it, but the problem that we're having is that this is a Bluetooth speaker right here, and what we did with our projector up here, we bought one of these things. This is basically a Bluetooth transmitter, so you can plug it into your AUX port on whatever device you want sound to come through Bluetooth, and then it sends the Bluetooth over to the speaker. So we decided to do a little bit of investigating and research and whatnot, and we found something that I think is gonna work. We got this. This is the Bose Solo Soundbar Series 2. So let's go to the office and let's do a little unboxing of this. And then I wanna get it set up so we can do an installation and see how this thing actually sounds. So come on, let's go. So right here, we have the Bose Solo Soundbar Series 2. We just purchased this, so I figured I'd do a little unboxing of it with you guys so we can see if this thing is super awesome. I'm noticing that it has little pull tabs right there to be able to open it with ease. I love that. Quality in the packaging. Let's see what we got in here. This is what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, nice and packaged up. Looks like you got some instructions right there in the beginning. A couple of guidebooks. Probably some warranty information in there. This looks like a little box of accessories right here. We'll get into that in just a minute. Let's get the soundbar. On the packaging here, you can see it has an L and this side has an R to let you know which way the speaker needs to be placed. So this just slides right off. I like how they just kind of incorporated that into there. Oh, got another little cord back here as well. We'll go through all the cords in just a minute so you know what you get. It's nicely packaged. Okay, so this right here is the soundbar. It's about 2 feet, I'd say, if I had to guess. You have in the back, this is to make the sound come out better. It has more deeper sound. Then you have a wall mount right there. So if you do want to mount it up on something underneath a TV or something like that, you can do that. Ours is just going to be sitting, I think, on our cabinet we have in front. You have a service port right there. And then you have coaxial port, your optical port, and then what's that one? Maybe that's a power port? No, that's your AUX in. You have an AUX in cord as well. So let's go ahead and, well, I say cord. Let's see if we have the cord. I don't know. That's a port. All right. So first of all, this one right here was just a simple optical cord. So if you do have opticals like in a receiver or something like that, you can simply do the optical cord thing right there. But let's see what the heck's in here. Okay, so here is a power cord. Okay. Oh, but there's a brick for it as well. Okay, so you have this power cord right here. Let me go ahead and tie it for you guys. I want to get this thing installed and see what it sounds like. I've been checking out sound bars for a while, so I'm very excited about this one. Bose has a good name and sound. That's about a 4 to 5 foot cord right there. But then you also have your brick that's gonna go with it. I'm assuming this goes into that first hole that I was showing you guys. It looks like that kind of port. And then we're gonna have a brick right there. It's another, so you got about total, I would say about 8 feet of cord. This actually goes a little further. That might be closer to 10 feet. You got a little nougat right here too, so if you do want to mount this thing up, you can do that. Put a screw through there, hook it on a hook or something like that. That way it's just not dangling there and whatnot. But this just plugs right on into there, and then this just plugs, that goes into your wall. This right here goes into here, onto the side. Boom, just like that. You got your power cord plugged in. Easy. They give you a couple of anchors, some screws, a couple of bolts right there. So if you do want to get this thing mounted up, they do give you a lot of nice hardware there. This is the remote. Very simple remote. Got a power button up here. This looks like some kind of input, up and down. A Bluetooth, so it does have Bluetooth. That's one question that I didn't know because we use a projector and we've hooked up a Bluetooth receiver to it, so I needed it to have Bluetooth and I didn't know if this thing did. Your bass boost. I have no clue what this is. Oh, this I think is mounting hardware if I had to guess. Because it feels hard. Yeah. Check this out. You got a nice bracket right there. And that's what all this hardware right here is for. So you can get it all mounted up. And that's the other piece right there. Looks like it kind of sits right in like that. And you can have a little bit of adjustments on the side. These screws going into there. Super cool. So very easy to mount too. Because you just simply put this on there on the back of here. And then this just slides right on into that. Shoot, we might mount this on ours. We'll see, huh? Cool. That's everything that's in the box. Is our sound bar. All right. First of all, one thing that I do like about this is that it's low profile. So whenever we're projecting our screen up here, the picture will have a little bit more room right there. That is super cool. Let's get it plugged up though. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have our plug. I'm just gonna plug it in right here for now. What happens here? I have no clue what to expect. This is supposed to have some kind of Bluetooth capability. I thought it made a sound. Because on the remote right here, it has Bluetooth button. Oh look, some lights coming on. See that? This looks like a power light. This looks like a Bluetooth light. Okay, let me turn on the projector and see if we can get it to connect. By the way, if y'all want to check out the projector that we have, this is an Epson one. The picture on it is so bright. Like even in this bright room like this, I'll still be able to see the picture up there. So keep watching to the end. I'll link up this video if you guys want to see that. Let's see. On our transmitter here, it's red. We just want to hold that down till it starts blinking. That's going to put it into pairing mode. And then hopefully this thing picks up on that. I haven't read the instructions yet or anything, so I'm kind of guessing at everything here. Which is one thing that I like doing, because it lets you know how intuitive the setup is. You know what? I need to switch our sources right there to be something with something coming through. So I've got a little switch right here. Boom. Gonna switch that, and there's a Roku. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Let's see if we can get this Bluetooth nice and set up. I guess I should take the wrapper off of this remote right here. All right, let's see. So the box was easy to open, but now these wrappers, you gotta peel everything all off. I like this. Got like a little seat right there, so it just sits down nicely on your counter. Y'all see that? The lights? So I don't know if it's paired or not is the thing. Here's a good dad review video right there. Look, that's me. All right, so no sound coming through yet. So we need to figure out this Bluetooth pairing situation. Let me try turning up the volume. This is still trying to pair. See the lights flashing, so it's still trying to go. Gonna have to do a dad reviews no and bust out the instruction manual. The Bluetooth isn't as intuitive as I thought it might be. I figured out a couple of things. So first of all, whenever it comes to Bluetooth, I had to have my device to be able to connect it. So I was able to do like music and stuff that I was watching on my phone, YouTube videos and all that type of stuff. I can pipe that through there because I can connect to it from the phone. You know, you have to actually click the button. But with the transmitter right up there, it wouldn't automatically connect, which could be the transmitter's issue. I don't know. So, but the Bluetooth does work for that purpose of getting sound to come through from mainly a device or something like that. But I have a cord that I ran. It's this AUX cord right here. And I just plug that in. It goes all the way through the wall, all the way down, and it connects into the back of the projector right here. So we have that. In the past, we had issues with a buzzing sound coming through, but with this speaker, it seems to be working just fine. So it must have been the other speaker that I was using. So using the remote right here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the volume so you guys can hear what it sounds like. The problem with these big things is that here's another thing right here that's in there as well. It's like a little glitter sticker type of thing. But the problem is that it gets stuck right in here and it doesn't go all the way into the dustbin, and then whenever it did its suction through the suction, so you'll notice that it just has this little light right here that lets you know if you're going up or down with the volume, if it's receiving it. There's no graphic on screen or anything like that, so you just kind of have to go by ear whenever you're playing around with that. This is the mute. Oh, that's nice. It kind of fades it out as opposed to just like a hard stop. Let me try that really loud. Let me turn it up and test that out. The air is going to start doing this. It gets... Oh yeah, that's nice. I really like that.
So you just kind of have to pull it out.
Okay, let's add some bass to it.
Past the wheel well and whatnot. That's not as big
Okay,
a deal.
2 lights came on here.
It every now and again. Also, after the month that we've had it, I can show you guys the brushes here. They are starting to get just worn. I'm not going to say that they're just need to be changed out or anything, but I'm noticing a little bit of wear and tear on it. Same thing.
Okay, so I'm keep pressing the bass button, and it just lights up these 2. I tried going up. Oh, now it's working.
Little screws that you had to screw in and screw out to get these things to stay on.
Okay, so I don't hear a difference. So I'm going to go back. Let me turn up the volume. So you press the bass button. That comes up, it blinks, and then you can go up and you can go down.
Sweep, and so whenever the vacuum is trying to pick up things, the sweep is going really slow, and so it's just kind of pushing it into the vacuum section as opposed to like swinging it all over the place with the room.
I really don't hear a difference in those bass sounds right there. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all hear something. This other one I believe is the input. I'm just going to press it and see if it detects an input so that I stop talking or not.
As far as charge time, I really don't notice anything with the charge.
Okay, so there was no detection of another input, so it didn't do anything. So let me go ahead and connect the Bluetooth speaker to the Bluetooth. And I want to see, if it's going to auto-connect to that even though this is playing. And which one will it overtake?
Which is super cool. I love that. These are the cliff sensors right here. So
it's just called the Bose Solo in your phone. Why is this taking so long? Oh, it's probably because I need to press the Bluetooth button.
Taking a look at the dustbin, this is...
Okay, yeah. Pressed it. And now it says connected. Are we connected? I'm assuming we're connected. Okay, so now... So whenever you press the Bluetooth button, it mutes whatever's going on up there if you have something going on. Let's see, let me go ahead and get another one of my videos, I suppose. So we'll go here. Go here. All right, let's see. Let's try this one.
So there are products out there that have a lifetime warranty on them. And I'm always curious, do lifetime warranties really work?
Okay, so that sounds good. Now, we have this playing and that playing. I'm going to hit the input button. Oh, yeah, it switches between them. Turn that up.
Basically see the brush right in there with all the hair on it. And it's...
Okay, but I can't go back to Blue. I think I have to press the Bluetooth button maybe to go back. But I am noticing that it paused right here whenever I switched. So now if I hit this
guy right here,
that goes again. Ah, cool.
This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my kind of gets onto the bottom.
It has a nice like little fade to it as well whenever you hit this input button. Let me try this again. Bluetooth. Connected. White means connected, by the way. But then I have to hit play to be able to get it going.
We like, use, and have, and
that's cool. The only thing I don't know is this thing. It's like a speech bubble. You got a little yellow button right there. I don't know what that means. So that is something that I need to look into. It's called the dialogue mode. Enable to adjust the audio balance to improve the clarity of dialogue and vocals in movie. Oh, okay. So that should be really helpful. Whenever we watch some Disney Plus movies or TV shows like The Mandalorian, if you guys Star Wars fans out there, I noticed that it's always really, really low, and then we have to like crank up the volume. So maybe that dialogue thing will help with that. That'll be super cool. I'm going to play around with this, test it out a little bit more, and then I'm going to let you guys know my final thoughts after maybe a week or so of use. So keep watching. We're going to be right back. All right, Dad, so it's been about a month since we've had this thing. I got a little busy, but this thing has been working perfect for us. Honestly, we have had no issues with it at all. It works great with our projector there. The sound is perfect. I'm going to link this up below if you guys want to go and check it out because I love how sleek it is. It puts out great volume. I can easily change the volume with this thing. I can easily change my inputs and everything that I need to do. The one thing that I wish that this thing had was a volume button on the actual speaker, just right here on top, because sometimes the kids lose this thing right here and we have no way of turning up or down the volume. So that would be the one complaint that I would have about this thing. But otherwise, it looks great, it's sleek, it works well. Definitely go and grab y'all one of those if y'all are looking for a great speaker to put near your TV or your projector or however you're going to use them. If you guys want to see the video of our projector that we use, I'm going to put that right there on the screen. You guys go and click that video, or you can go and buy this soundbar right here. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.